Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Andre, otherwise known as Big Dre from the Opinionated Podcast. We're doing something a little different tonight. Normally, it'll be Kevin with his rant, but right now, Kevin's on vacation for his birthday. So, if you know Kev, give him a happy birthday. You know, let him know you're thinking about him. But tonight, you get me. So, my thing's a little different. So, you're live with Andre. And tonight, I'm going to actually be talking about uh, a different topic. This one is a little bit personal to me. While I was driving today, some things just dawned on me. I wanted to get them off my chest tonight. It's going to be nice and quick, but first, let me preface this by saying that if you've been paying attention to the Opinionated Podcast for the past couple months, we've been kind of going in a not a different direction, but a more concise direction. Pretty much talking about relationships, sex, and love. And with those three things, they encompass so much that tonight I kind of wanted to talk about your relationship with your friends and family and also with yourself, which I'm going to be diving into a lot more anyway. Just kind of going over some stuff. But the topic that I'm going to be going over is sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's you. Let me tell you what I mean. So I think we're, at least with my friends, we're all, 35 plus, late 30s, mid 30s, stuff like that. And you kind of notice that as time goes on, you kind of withdraw from certain people, or you hang out less, or you notice that certain people ain't really um, effing with you, so to speak. So you kind of you got that group of friends, and you call that certain friend that you had that relationship with a while back, and they're not really responding like you would like to, or they're not really wanting to hang out with you, or let's take it to your family. It might be that cousin or that brother or sister that y'all used to run around together. Now, not so much. They're not really responding or participating in a relationship like you wanted them to, or that you think they should. And what I mean by sometimes it's you is we go into this whole thing where we're like, man, F them, man. Family ain't shit. Friends ain't shit, man. You can't trust nobody. You can only trust yourself. But sometimes it's you. It's you. You know what I mean? You got to look in the mirror. Sometimes it is you. It's not anybody else. They're living their lives. They're moving on with their lives. They're doing what they got to do. And the reason why people don't want to hang with you, and the reason why people don't want to do the same shit that you've been doing for the past, I don't know, 15 years, it's you. You. And that's okay. That's okay. I feel like you could take it one way or the other. And I'll explain that. Which means you can say, fine, fuck them. I'm just going to do my own thing. Or you could say, shit, let me look in the mirror and see why my family or my friends don't want to hang out with me as much as I think they should, or as much as they used to. Maybe you're a narcissist. Maybe everything's about you. And the people that you've been dealing with this whole time haven't wanted to tell you, and they just kind of slowly stop fucking with you. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the case where it's like every time they hang with you, it's all about your drama. It's all about what your new endeavors are. It's like you participate in that relationship only to get out of it what you feel like can push you forward. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's someone to talk to, whether it's someone to, you know what I mean? But you don't want to give anything. Maybe it's that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's you're stuck in You know, you're in your late 30s, but you're stuck in your early 20s, where all you want to do is go out and party, and your friends or your family have families of their own and responsibilities that they have to take care of. You know, maybe they're busy dealing with those things, and you want to come around talking about some, yo, it's a party on Saturday. Yo, you going? No, I'm not fucking going. I got shit to do. And even if I don't got shit to do, I'm tired. I want to be in the house with my family. That's what I enjoy. That's what I enjoy. I don't enjoy going out. I don't enjoy partying. I don't enjoy being in the mix. I don't want to be in the mix. I want to be with my family because that's what I enjoy. That's what builds me up as a man. Maybe that's what your friends or your family are dealing with, and you can't get with that. And if you can't get with that, that's okay too. I think we all get stuck in the fact that, like, we think that these people that are in our lives and the position that they hold in our lives puts them there forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had that friend that you partied with, you think they're gonna be there forever for you to party with. Nah, nah. Maybe that's gonna turn into the friend that you get money with, or you do some investing with, flipping properties with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all see each other when it's barbecue times, and you get your families together. Your friends and your family gonna change roles. They're not always gonna be in that same exact position for you to basically keep there when you're ready to use them. Nah, that ain't the way it go. That's what I said. Sometimes it's you. It's you. You know, I see, and it's nothing wrong with this either, because sometimes it is other people. I see people do this thing where they go on their social media and they announce, which, I mean, I think I've done it before, but they announce, and it's time to start cutting people off. You know, I got mad friends on my friend list. It's time to start shaving it down. I'm getting rid of everybody. And it's like, go ahead. Like, you ain't gotta tell, you don't have to tell anybody that. Sometimes it's you. You the reason why you're doing that. Too much negativity on your page. All right, well, who you got? You know what I mean? Like, what do you indulge in? Do you indulge in the negativity? Or do you really sidestep that? Because it's cool to get the negativity out your life too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, anybody watching? I know you used to Kev going on this crazy rant. You know what I'm saying? His might be more interesting. Mine is a little more introspective today. Today, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I need to discuss. First of all, you my best friend. Cut it here. Cut it out. Don't act like that. Don't act like that. You my best friend. So you know that ain't what we doing. The friends I do have care about me deeply, but them roles switch, and they switch over time. You know what I'm saying? They switch over time. My friends used to want to go out and cut up all the time, but now everybody got families. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got families. What you saying? Well, no, we the only ones in the cool kids club, though. That's the difference. That's the difference. But a lot of my friends, they got families. What I look like going to somebody and be like, yo, bro, man, they over in Philly, yo, they have a barbecue. You know, people have barbecues every damn weekend in the summertime. I'm not going to every barbecue. Let me look right in the camera. I'm not going to every barbecue. It's a barbecue every weekend in the summertime. I'm not going. I'll save everybody the invites. I'm not going. I'm not going. Whether I'm in Jersey, whatever, I'll give you one. I'll give you one, maybe two. Maybe two. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people to keep up with their barbecues. Too many people to keep up with their barbecues. But that's what I mean. The roles change. Me and my boys discuss all the time. Back when we was in our early 20s, that's what we did. Summertime came, we in every barbecue. Yo, your aunt having a barbecue, your cousin having a barbecue, yo, your friend having a barbecue, yo, we hitting all of them joints same day. Same day. We stacking up plates. I'm trying to tell you, on them days where people barbecue 4th of July, Let me tell you where I'm at. You go, I'm gonna give you you get it every morning. I don't know what you're talking about. Every morning. Every morning. I keep forgetting to put up the comments. You get it every morning. But yeah, that's what I mean by relationship change. We used to go to a million barbecues every summer. That used to be fun. That ain't fun to me no more. I can't even eat a whole bunch of meat. Pause. I can't even eat a whole bunch of meat throughout the day. Like I'm good. I get sick. I'm like, you know what I mean? I get sick. I don't want to go. You know what I mean? Different things start to become fun to you. I like to put my own shit on the grill when it's barbecue season. Like, yeah, I just put my own shit on the grill. No, it don't gotta be a full barbecue. It's just like, nah, it's me, my wife, maybe a couple friends, maybe, you know, some kids, they bring their kids over or something like that. Throw some shit on the grill, watch Friends all day or The Office all day on TV in my sweatpants. Real old man shit. That shit fun to me. I ain't gonna say fun, but it's a relaxing day because that's what I'm doing. I'm relaxing. But back to your relationships evolving and changing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is when it comes to your relationship. So when I say sometimes it's you, meaning yourself, look in the mirror, I'm saying that you might have to step back and say, okay, what am I doing? How can I evolve in order to be in my friend's life similar to the way that I already was, or my family's life? You know what I'm saying? Or you could say, you know what? It ain't meant for me to be around them like that no more. Let me move on and do my own thing. And as I was saying earlier, yo, it's okay to find new friends. Like, it's okay to do that. It's okay to get in a position in your life where it's like, all right, maybe, and I'm using this for a weird example, but maybe you want to be like you want to flip houses. Yo, everybody in your circle ain't gonna want to flip houses. I know it's popular. I know it's something that everybody want to do to get money because you know you see it on TV, you get money. You got a group of 5 friends. You want to flip houses, and you want all your friends to do it with you, right? You ask, and people say no. Now you're disappointed, and you say, "Man, these niggas." But that's what I mean by maybe it's you. Yo, that's your thing. That's not their thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not their thing. You want to flip houses. Sometimes you might have to go, hey, you know, get with some different people, get a mentor, get across some message boards, get whatever other resources, and you come in contact with other people in that life, and then those are the people that you bring in. All right. So I'm going off on a tangent, but let me tell you where I'm going. When it comes to friendship or when it comes to relationships, non romantic relationships, you can have different slots for different people. Everybody ain't got to be your best friend. Everybody ain't got to be your close friend. Everybody ain't got to be your associate. You dig what I'm saying? You can put different people in different boxes, and that's okay. That's all right. If that's what you need for your life to function, then that's what you're going to have to do. There's professional friends. Understand? That doesn't have to be your coworkers. You can literally take your time and say, you know what? Let me put my life in order. And these are the professional friends that I want to have. Those are the guys that I want to hang out, or those are the girls that I want to hang out and talk business with and see what the newest stocks are and really get into business with them. These are my other friends where I like to joke with, have a great time, and do this with. These are the friends that I like to go out with. These are the friends that I like to whatever with. These are the friends that I like to spend family time with. Yo, that's okay. And I think people don't get that. They think they're supposed to do everything in their mind they're supposed to do with their friends or family that they grew up with or that they had a relationship for 20 years. Nah, bruh. It ain't that. It ain't that. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes you got to find a different way to interact with people. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of people, myself included, look in the mirror enough to see what they're doing to sour a situation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to look at yourself and really just get your life in order. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. That's okay. I'll keep going on this a little bit because to me it's important to have this conversation. And if you miss anything I said, or if you really want to check this type of stuff out, which I'm going to be doing a lot more of, you can go over and check our YouTube, the Opinionated Podcast, hit our social medias, or deal with us streaming on pretty much any platform. You can check us out, but I'm gonna continue. So, looking in the mirror. So I got a lot of black friends, minority friends, and I also think that the looking in the mirror part, the sitting down and really reflecting, is really what I'm saying. Reflecting. Do we take enough time to reflect on our lives and where it's going? I'm not going to say where it's been, but where it's going. Do you sit down and say, okay, I'm in this situation. This is why. This is what I need to do to fix it. This is what I need to do to, to move forward. If you have a fractured relationship with someone, family or friend, shit, even maybe a coworker, do you ever sit down and take a beat and reflect on why that situation is going the way it is and what you could do to change it actively, rather than just saying that motherfucker's a dickhead or that motherfucker's an idiot and they don't want to, they whatever. Do we ever take the time to just sit and go over what we have done or what we can do? And I think that can help a lot of things out. Me as a person, not saying I'm perfect. I ain't nowhere near perfect, but I have, tried different things along the way to see what I can do differently to improve, my life. And I'm not perfect, but I try. One thing I can offer is, I have 2 days off. I have Sunday and I have Monday off. My Sunday, no matter what, I get up very early. If everybody in my house is going to get up at 8, 9, I get up at 6. And me personally, I have been meditating for maybe the past 2.5, 3 months. I'll get into that on another rant or on another live with Andre. I'll get into that, how that's going. It's not a one size fits all kind of deal. It's not a fix for anything. It's just more of a practice, but I'll talk about that. But I'll meditate and I will journal. You might get laughed at for journaling, but what that allows you to do is kind of get your thoughts out of here and organize them and really see where your brain is at. Self-evaluation. Sometimes we don't do that enough. Sometimes we're just trying to get to the next day. We're trying to get to the next week. We're trying to get to the next month. We're trying to get to the next year. You know what I'm saying? And we don't do any self-evaluation, self-reflection, which can help with mental health as well. You know what I mean? That's a thing. So all that has to do with your relationships with other people, family or friend or coworker or whatever, but your relationships with outside of yourself. Your relationship with yourself has to do a lot with, or your relationship with other people has to do with a lot with the relationship within yourself. If you constantly have to cut people off, it's probably not them, it's you. It's you. If you constantly have to argue with people, if you're constantly on Facebook arguing with people that's supposed to be your friends or your family, it's you. It's you. Go back to the drawing board, or don't care and don't fuck with nobody. But don't wonder why relationships don't go the way you want them to if you don't want to do the work. You know what I mean? If you don't want to do the work. Some people going to hear this and they're going to say, this nigga, what the fuck he talking about? Or they're going to say, this nigga spitting. Or they're going to say, I don't really care. but whoever is supposed to reach is going to reach. You know, I don't claim to be a professional at anything. I just know what I know, and I constantly want to learn. That's all. So that's how I choose to do things. I will, if it's something that if I have a problem with somebody or a relationship ain't going the way I want, I am constantly thinking what I can do to change that, or if I need to leave that alone, period. Or if I need to move that person to a different box in my mind where it's like, hey, I can't interact with you every day, but maybe I can interact with you every month or every week. Maybe every week you get a call, which I rarely call people. No disrespect. I just rarely pick up the phone and call. I don't like talking on the phone. People don't know that. I hate talking on the fucking phone. I don't like talking on the phone. Once you pass like 5 minutes, I'm like, all right, what are we really talking about here? I'd rather you come see me and hey, we can hang out. You know what I mean? That's something I have to fix. Sometimes I do have to get on the phone with people that I'm not really, you know, in a position to be around. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta do some self-reflection, move people into different boxes, change your interaction with people, realize where you fit, you know, where you fit in their lives, if they're that important to you, and try to, hey, if it's somewhere you can get in where you fit and that relationship is important enough to you, then get there. If not, you got to figure out something different. Maybe they're going to be an every month person. Hey, I'm just calling to check on you. You know, just calling to check on you. But that's going to end my segment for this Friday. So once again, I'm just kind of going to go over a couple things for the people who do support the podcast. So anybody who's lost interest, you can log off now. If you are interested in the podcast and anything we got going on, I'm just going to go over a couple things for future. So, like I said, the Opinionated Podcast have kind of narrowed down. If you notice, narrowed down what we're talking about. Everything is included with sex, love, and relationships. Okay. Sex, obviously, that's self-explanatory. Love, that can be self-love. You know, that could be love of others. That can be, you know, same-sex love. That could be different sex love. Anything that has to do with that particular topic. Relationships, that can be relationships with friends, family, co-workers, yourself, your race. We're going over everything that has to do with those three topics. That's what we talk about. Now, with all of our other friends and people that we deal with that have businesses and or that, you know, do things professionally, we are developing. It's still the Opinionated Podcast, but it's more of a different arm of the podcast. Same audience we're going to be giving it to, but we're kind of going to go a different direction. But if we've talked to you already about being back on the podcast to discuss business, which we will be doing, that's something that we're definitely going to do. We're packaging it differently though, for the people who don't know you. We all know each other. If you're on Opinionated Podcast page, or if you're on the Opinionated Media page, or So Damn Opinionated, we all know each other mostly. But when it comes to the business side, there's a whole different audience you want to get to, and we want to get you there. So we have to do that correctly. So we can't lump everything into the podcast anymore, because, you know, if we're talking about sex and love and relationships one day, and then talking about, you know, somebody with a clothing company the other day, and talking about, you know, war in Afghanistan another day, it's kind of going to lose some people. You don't know what to come to expect from us. So we're literally going to separate that, but keep it in the same wheelhouse so that we can get it to more people who actually care about what you're doing. So that's one thing. Another thing is, let's see, we're going to be kind of doing that in a different space and packaging it for YouTube. So we got some things coming down the pipeline, so be patient. We definitely plan on doing what we're doing now, just having some stream of conscious live streams to go over some stuff, and Kevin Durant, usually on Fridays, but today I'm filling in for him. But so we have a podcast on YouTube now, the newest episode from last week. We are also doing another episode this Sunday because we missed a couple Sundays ago. So you're going to get pretty much 2 in 1 week. So tune in this Sunday for the latest episode. It's going to be fun. Please comment. Please share. Please share what we're doing. We're putting our time in. Show us love and share what we're doing and comment. Subscribe. And yeah, I think that's it for me. So like I said, check us out this Sunday. If you missed our latest episode, check it out on YouTube or your preferred streaming platform. Other than that, everybody have a good weekend. See you Sunday. All right. Bye-bye.